What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 79 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze, and we're going to get into a couple of versus matches here today, but I made a promise throughout the week that I was going to open up a Victini Mythical box. So I went through and I had this Mythical box. I recorded an episode earlier today of me opening the box and playing a couple of matches. Actually, it was a really good episode if I do say so myself. However, when I went to stop the recording, I saw that I was in preview mode and none of the episode was saved. So I am going to open up this Darkrai box. Let me go ahead and switch scenes here so you can see it better. I'm going to open up this Darkrai box right here, and hopefully you'll be able to have a similar experience to what my Victini opening would have been. I do want to show you a couple things that were in that Victini box because I didn't get a chance to open it. On camera anyway. So one thing that was in there was this Victini pin. You can kind of see it there. It's very cool. I think it's one of the more detailed pins I've seen in a long time. But it's pretty neat. So that's a cool one. On the back of the pins is like a little Pokeball, trying to think, like a little Pokeball texture. There you go. You can kind of see it now, which I think is pretty neat. But it's just a pin that you'd put on your shirt or on your like. If you have like a, what's the word? If you have a like bag that you put over your shoulder, you can put this pin on there. Pretty neat. And then there's also the Victini card here, which hopefully you can get a good look at that as well. If I can get it to focus right. So this card has Energy Assist and allows you to flip a coin if heads, attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon, and Victory Ball for 50. Discard a fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Has 70 HP. It's not really a great card, but it's a cool looking card. That's the only thing I'll say about Victini. It also came with 2 Generations packs, and when you enter the code into the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, you get some. Let's see if I can show you that real quick. You get 2 packs of Generations, which I haven't opened yet. I'm going to open those on Monday, and I'll be adding 2 more. But you also get this card sleeve, and I think there's something else. I don't know if there's a coin. I think there's a coin, but I'm going to scroll through these real quick and see if there is a Victini coin. There may not be one, though, to be honest. So let's see here. Okay, I don't see one, so I'm guessing there's probably not a Victini coin, but you at least get those cards and those card sleeves. But I'm going to open this up right now. I'm going to open up the 2 packs that are in here, as well as show off the card and the pin up top here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I feel like such a, what's the word? Such a, like doofus, I guess is the word for, trying to open. For filming a whole video in preview mode because it didn't save anything. And I was like, the whole time I was like, man, I wonder if Open Broadcaster has a setting where you can go back and retrieve your preview data. But it probably doesn't. This probably happens to a lot of people though, so I'm sure they'll probably work on it. But the first thing in the box is, again, is a poster, just like I've shown before. Talks about 20 years, celebrating 20 years of Pokemon, goes through some of the mythical card boxes you can get, and also some of the EX boxes you can buy, and then talks about Generations. And then it talks about X and Y and Ruby and Sapphire and how you can get a mythical Pokemon every month until, I think, December of this year. So right now, the mythical Pokemon, I believe, is Keldeo, and then November and December will be a different Pokemon. So if you have Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire or X and Y, make sure you get those going. So let's go ahead and open this box here. I'll show off the card first. So the card, of course, is Darkrai. It does come with a code. I'll get to the code in just a second. But this is the Darkrai card. 110 HP. Its first attack is Dark Cutter for 30 damage. Second attack is Abyssal Sleep for 80. Abyssal Sleep, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Your opponent flips 2 coins instead of 1 between turns in order to, if both of them hold on. If either of them are heads, your Pokemon's still asleep. So you're going to flip 2 coins, and if either of them is heads, then the Pokemon is still asleep. So Darkrai is 110 damage, Abyssal Sleep, and Dark Cutter. Kind of a neat little card, nice little promo card. So I like Darkrai. The cards that you get in the mythical boxes they're not the best cards. They're not EX Pokemon. They're not always going to save the day, but they're kind of cool looking, like novelty cards, I think. It does come with another pin. This is a Darkrai pin. Check that out. I think it looks awesome. Super cool Darkrai pin. And then it also comes with 2 packs of Pokemon Generations booster packs. So this will get me probably 2 packs for the game and also 2 packs to open in real life. So let's go ahead and get into that right now, because I mentioned a little while ago that I don't really want to necessarily get into the trading card game again. I would love to have a deck of physical cards. I'm probably better off buying a deck at this point because it's way cheaper. But I do want to collect all of the Generations cards. I think they're really cool. I can't show the cards that I bought yesterday, or that I got out of the packs yesterday, because I don't remember what they were, and I mixed them into my other cards too. So I'm sorry about that, but I can at least show off the cards I'm getting today. So this is the first one. Right here, we got a Meowth. This is Exhausted Tackle. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage, or 30 damage to your opponent's Pokemon. If tails, 30 damage to itself. 60 HP. Slowpoke, Spacing Out. Flip a coin. If heads, heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. And Scavenge is discard a Psychic Energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, put an item card from your discard pile into your hand. Tangela. Absorb for 20 damage and heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. And Vine Whip for 30. I like this card a lot, but looking at this card, it has the same HP as Carbink. Carbink doesn't damage itself, and its ability prevents damage from EX Pokemon. So while Rhyhorn is a cool Pokemon, only 2 energy to get it going. Takedown does 40 damage. It damages itself by 10 every time. Has a super high retreat cost, and maybe its evolutions are in good shape, but I don't think this card makes much sense compared to what I have in the decks already. So shiny fairy type Pokemon, Holofoil, I'll take that. That's pretty awesome. I love the designs in the back. That's super cool. Okay, Flareon EX. Let's go. What's this do? Its ability is once during your turn, you may move a fire energy from one of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. Blaze Ball does 50, and the attack does 20 more damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Has 170 HP, so I'll take it. I like that card a lot. That's really cool. It's not bad at all. Rapidash. I've never seen Rapidash in this set. So agility is 20 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon, during your opponent's next turn. And Overrun for 40. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness or resistance. So 90 HP on a Rapidash. It's got a really cool artwork, I think, which is kind of neat. I think it's also hollow. No. Is it not? I can't even tell. It's not. It's not holofoil. So, Chikorita does Run Around, which is switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and Vine Whip for 20. Haunter, here we go. This is a good one. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may leave both active Pokemon confused. Poison Ring. Your opponent's Pokemon is now poisoned. That Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Not bad. And, of course, Mr. Mime. I've talked about this card 50 times already, I feel like, but Barrier prevents all damage done to your benched Pokemon. And Juggling, flip 4 coins and do 10 damage times the number of heads. I've gotten 5 of these cards already. If you want one, let me know, because I don't need them anymore. Alright. That's the first pack. Let's open the second one, because this might be interesting. So, the last pack here today is a Zubat. Does Skill Dive. This attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Not bad. Could be benched or anywhere. Ponyta. Agility, flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon, during your opponent's next turn. Diglett does mine. Look at the top card of your opponent's deck, then you may have your opponent shuffle his or her deck. Not bad. Let's see. Grass Energy, I'll take it. I like Grass Energy. I got a Holofoil Diglett. See, I love the Holofoil effect with the fighting fists in the back. That's really cool. I don't know if this card necessarily deserves to be a holo card, because I don't think anyone's ever going to use this card. It's cool for collection purposes, but it just doesn't make much sense as far as a Pokemon that is holofoil. I mean, again, it's cool for collection, but not so much for gameplay. Swirlix. Lick Away is remove all special conditions from this Pokemon. 60 HP, not bad. Oh, Machamp, I have this card. It is an amazing card. Its ability allows your fighting Pokemon attacks to do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Machamp Crush does 80 damage and also reduces any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon by 40. 150 HP. Great card. I love this card. You'll see it very soon. Fletchling. If it'll focus. Warble. Search your deck for up to 2 Fletchling, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Shauna. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 5 cards. And Pokemon Center Lady. Heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. And remove a special condition. Not bad at all. So, Machamp is a great card because I use it in my Fighting Fit deck, and I love it. I think it's a great card. I'm really hoping to get another one in the trading card game online, because that would be really cool. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and put that code in, because there might be... It's going to unlock 2 more packs for me, which is what I need. And I'm hoping that when I open those on Monday, I'll be able to get another Machamp, possibly a... what else? I'm trying to think. Possibly another Carbink Break would be great too. I don't know if that's in Generations or not, but that'd be a wonderful card to have. But anyway, claim now. Yeah, so I was right. You only get the deck back and the card, and then you also get 2 Generations packs. I thought there was a coin too, but I was wrong on that. So, not bad. Not bad for a nice little collection there. I've got a couple of pins now I've collected, and I'll be opening. I have one more to open, which I'm going to open next Friday. It's an Arceus box. I went to Toys R Us last weekend and bought a buy 2 get 1 free on some of the trading card mythical boxes, and that was pretty cool. But then I opened one yesterday, or I opened one earlier today, and forgot to record it. So sorry about that, but I'll make sure to get those out in the future. So I wanted to call your attention to this too. This is Toxicroak. This is actually the new Versus ladder. It just reset today, and I'm going to show you what you can get, because there's actually some pretty cool stuff here. You can get Gothitelle. Teleport Room is once during your turn. You may discard any stadium card in play. If you do, put a stadium card with a different name from your discard pile into play. And also Psy Resort for 60 damage. Your opponent reveals his or her hand. So not bad. This card doesn't get a whole lot of play, but I'm certain it's in this Versus tree for a reason, Versus ladder. Gothorita, Fortunate Eye. Look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back on top of his or her deck in any order. And Gothita, Cybolt might paralyze on a heads flip. So 3 cards you can get for winning 13 matches, but then you can also get this Toxicroak for winning 21 matches, roughly. If you win it with an advantage, you get an extra 5 points. So it might take less, but roughly about 21 matches. Toxicroak's triple poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 3 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns. Smash Uppercut does 80 damage, and this attack's damage is not affected by resistance. And you can get 2 of those if you win 69 matches. That's not bad. I probably will eventually get that. And then you can also get a Dusk Noir. Shadow Void, as often as you like during your turn, you may remove 1 damage counter from one of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. And Pain Pellets is put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon equal to the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. I think that has some use, which I don't know if that's 130 HP is enough to make that work very well, but it's very scary. So, Dusclops is Confuse Ray. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And Cursed Drop, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. I like these attacks. Does not make you discard a card to do it, and you can target any Pokemon that you want, which is kind of neat. I wonder if he'd work well with this card to put 4 on him. I don't know. My original thought was you could put 4 on any of well, never mind. You put them on your opponent's Pokemon. My train of thought's all messed up on that. Don't listen to me. Duskull's Revival, put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto his or her bench. And Sneaky Placement, put 1 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So, that's the new tree. It goes all the way up to 2,000 versus points. It gets you a Pokemon fan club. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And it's a special artwork of that card as well. So that's kind of neat. So let's go ahead and get into a match here. Without further ado, we've danced around this subject for a little bit too long today, so let's go ahead and get into a match. So this person's name is All Crazy. This is my Fighting Fit deck. You might be able to see Machamp in this deck. I never go first in this deck if I can help it, because there's a swift chance that I'll get Talonflame, and that I'll be able to attach a Muscle Band to Talonflame, deal 60 damage, and knock out my opponent's Pokemon. That's the goal. That's the dream. And hopefully that can happen quickly enough that I don't have to worry about him having any benched Pokemon, and I can just win the game. Sometimes, most times actually, they actually have an EX Pokemon in their active slot, so it doesn't work very well. But it could. Who knows? Yep. Alright. And of course it's an EX. So I'm going to make him Lysandra out to Bouffalant. And the main reason is because I want to make sure this Bouffalant gets knocked out swiftly. Oh gosh. And you'll see why in just a second here. If he's got 3 Ho-Ohs, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But this deck also has Carbink in it, and Carbink prevents all effects of attacks, including damage done by EX Pokemon with the ability Safeguard. So it's a great card. I just have to get rid of this Bouffalant, then he can't do anything to me. So let's go ahead and attack. I'm going to grab a Muscle Band and a Fighting Energy. And the reason for that is because I want to make sure that Carbink gets powered up. And also that Talonflame gets powered up. It's likely he won't be able to attack Talonflame. He might retreat at some point, but it's kind of a good stall tactic, I think. That's a crazy, head thing he has on there. No! I needed that. He'll be alive for long enough that it won't matter, so it's okay. Oh, look at that. I won. I thought that might happen. I think he knew that I had everything under control. There wasn't a threat at that time. So, since that was so quick, we'll go ahead and get into another match here. And this one might be quicker, it might be longer, who knows. But if you do like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I would love to see you there. I also talk about different cards that are coming out and different things that I'd like to see in the game. Um, I am still building my knowledge base, so I am not as knowledgeable as some of the other channels out there, and while I intend to be someday, hopefully I'm entertaining enough that I make up for it. But this could go well. I'm hoping for an EX right here. It's going to be an EX Pokemon, and he's gonna concede right away. Watch. That's what's going to happen. Yes. It could be a Night March deck. X-Ball does what? Does 20 damage times the number of energy attached to this Pokemon and the defending Pokemon. So it's going to do 40 damage, 60 damage on the next turn. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a Night March deck. I hate these decks. He's probably going to beat me. Night March is rough. At least it can be. Just have 3 moves to do right now. Get rid of that, and done. He still can't attack me anyway. I just wanted to make sure he doesn't get any funny ideas. He does already have 4 Pokemon that have the Night March ability, or Night March attack. That's 80 damage. I'm severely hoping that we get a Lysandra on the next draw. Should that happen, I can make him bring out his Joltik, knock it out, and then maybe throw a wrench into his entire plan. That would be great. We'll see. Oh, you jerk. So I wonder... Yeah. I thought that was going to happen. He's using Ultra Balls just to discard the Pokemon that he has. If this Joltik gets knocked out, he shouldn't have anything left. Of course, Mew can do it. Yep. It can use the attacks of any Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's. So that's not good. Of course, it is an EX, so it won't hurt Carbink. I don't think he knows that yet. I need a Shauna, or I need a Shauna or a... I can't remember the other thing I need. There's a card that'll help me find the cards I need, but I can't remember what they are. Oh, Corona. Corona would be great right now. But Lysandra is basically... It would probably win me this game if I got a Lysandra. Not sure what he's doing. Okay. Uh-oh. This is good stuff. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Love it. I'll take my prize card and I'll take my victory. You may as well just concede, bruh. Because now, Mew has no way to recall this Night March attack. And even if he could, he can't attack me with it because it's Carbink. Safeguard prevents all effects of attacks. So, really what he should have done is put the double colorless on Mewtwo. Well, put the energy on Joltik, and then put the energy on, or done a switch, or done something to get Mewtwo out of the bench. And he really should have tried to kill Carbink as soon as possible. He didn't do that. So right now, it looks like I'm down, but I'm not. I have the upper hand right now. I think he left. I think he went to get dinner. He's out, man. He's not doing anything right now. So we're going to go ahead and grab a Carbink Break, and we're going to go ahead and grab a Muscle Band. I think if I play a couple musical instruments. I play guitar and keyboard, and I've dabbled in the ukulele. But I think that eventually I'm going to make a band, and I'm going to call them the Muscle Band. It's going to be real tight. Look for us on YouTube in 2036. There are no energy cards here? No. That's fine. I just wanted to check. So this Carbink has come in handy so many times. This Diamond Gift ability is amazing. It lets you grab two energy cards from your discard pile and attach them to any of your Pokemon. It's a great, wonderful attack. And the reason I love it so much is mainly because if someone plays a trainer card to discard your energy card, you just counterattack with Diamond Gift and get those energy cards right back. It's pretty cool. And the way that I play this deck is I get so many bonus damage output bonuses that I'm able to sacrifice 20 damage because I still do like 80 or 100. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down right there, guys. I really do appreciate you watching. This weekend I have a few videos planned because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world of Pokemon right now, and I do want to touch on some of that stuff. I'll be back, of course, Monday with another episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, and I will definitely see you then. Have a great weekend.